Hello and welcome, anybody, everybody, but probably nobody. This is ThorW, and I'd like to welcome you all to my next long gameplay. This is Penumbra Overture by Frictional Games, and this is part 1 of 3 of the Penumbra series, and I intend to play through all of them. This is a horror series of games, and should be fun, as it is made by Frictional Games, who have made some pretty good games over time. So let's go ahead and jump into new game. Oh wait, hold on, let me just I'm gonna double check for subtitles. Okay, good. And you'll notice it says continue. I just booted up the game to make sure it works. Anyway, this game is available on Steam for anyone who may want to play along, so I'm gonna jump in on normal and let's have some fun. My story began in February, year 2000. Surprising.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would.
Get played!
I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago. And so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time.
Okay.
My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world-renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern...
Nothing is indecipherable. Nothing.
It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Man, you're doing a whole lot of sitting down if you go from a plane to a boat. I guess you can walk around a boat a little bit more than a plane. I wanted to read that. Finally, we're almost docked. I'd better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse. And I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. Okay. Awesome that it just goes straight into video game mode. Whiskey. Empty. Shame. So, I figured out when I jumped in here, this works very much like Amnesia, where you can just move things around with the scroll wheel and moving around, and I should be able to smash it against the wall. Yes! Haha! What do we got? This fog closed in on us almost as soon as we left port, having seen any landmarks for ages now. I don't know how they're managing to navigate. I'd be as good as lost at sea if I was on my own. They're able to navigate because they're professionals at their job, sir. That's why you hired them. Always good to have a notebook N to jot down interesting things and reminders P. Okay, cool. Wait, to-do list. What do we got? Anything? Nope. Anything? Okay. Starts out completely empty. Can I... What kind of soup are you? What kind of soup are you? Oh, crouch is toggle instead of hold, okay. Cool. You must just be normal soup. I can't read the soup label. I want to know what kind of soup you are. Come on, are you chicken noodle or Chef Boyardee or what? Whatever, get out of my face. Ooh, the lantern too. I'm surprised that doesn't just smash into stuff. Okay. Take a look at this map. I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. Well, I guess to a point, landmarks wouldn't change too much. Chair. Ooh, a chest. With treasure! Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need, so that you can come home to me safely and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish pots in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout. But I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in the ice and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Fisherman's wife love letter. Alright. I guess that's our tutorial on how notes work. Anyway, this whiskey? Also empty, apparently. Great. Ooh, cool. A life preserver. Smack that over there. And a bucket. An empty bucket. What is in the drawer? Flashlight switches on and off fire, inventory tab, or hopefully with the shortcut key F. Emergency glow stick should be in the locker room, and there's a key in my inventory. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, there we go. And I have to use items from the inventory, it would appear. Extra batteries, and if the torch runs out of batteries, I should be able to access it through my inventory. That must be the emergency glow stick G and flashlight F. And that should be everything. I want to get going before dark. Cool. And I can jump and everything. Alright, boys and girls, we have figured out our controls. Let's go. As I stepped off the boat setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after. And new hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. Well, it seems our intrepid young hero Philip is so cold, don't know where I am, need shelter soon. Oh, and we cannot go up this way at all. Ooh, my entire head went numb. I can still hear the wind roar. Ooh. Oh, vision blurring. Blizzard in the distance. Rocks. A rock. Also a rock. If I click and hold the interact button, I should just about manage to pick up that rock. I can still throw things using the examine button. Yes. I threw the shit out of that rock. Come with me, rock. I'm gonna throw you at more things, like the other rocks. Take that. I can swing the stone more accurately. Interact mode. What's interact? Oh, okay, so if I hold R, I can direct things better. Oh, I don't have to hold, it's a toggle. Okay. Alright, what do we got? Frozen solid, must break the ice. Rock? This is your time to shine, Rock. Oh, nice. Hope to God it's not frozen inside as well. So weak, but if I just use interact mode, I should be able to turn the wheel. Like this? Oh, sweet. Can I lift it? How do you lift? How do you lift? Maybe I turned the wheel the wrong way. Let's turn it the other way. Okay, it won't turn at all anymore, so I turned it the right way. It just doesn't want to lift. Come on, you bitch! There we go. I just had to crouch down and get the right angle. Okay, that's one of the problems with these games where you have control over them like this, is sometimes the controls can be a little bit wonky on stuff like doors and whatnot when you have to open them manually, but hey. You know, this game's actually a little bit older than... Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, I wanted you to whisper in my ear so tenderly like that. Jesus, my head. Can't believe I fell that far and survived. Oh, wow. Actually, fell quite a fall. I mean, you should survive that fall unless you land on, like, your neck or something. But that's a fall that can hurt. Heavy-looking wooden barrel. Could be anything inside of it. I can't pick it up and throw it. It's too heavy. What do we got here? Emergency exit procedures. Can I read better like this? Okay. Okay, empty boxes of ammunition. Ammunition? I guess this could be something like a fallout shelter. I actually don't know the exact plot of this game, but this could be something like a fallout shelter. A steel rod. Okay, tab. I assume you're a weapon, so I'm just going to put you on 1. Why do I have this padlock? Why would I take this with me? Oh. Is it just a usable? Oh. I was assuming said steel rod would be like a weapon or something. It's stuck. So is that like some kind of... I'm in some kind of underground installation, but the only door out of the room I'm in is locked. I need to find some way around. Okay, and notes are like pick-upable things. To-do list and my P button are the exact same thing. What we got here? More heavy-looking wooden barrels. A hammer. I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse, and I can swing it back by pulling the right mouse. Or by pulling the mouse right, and then follow through by pushing left. The opposite works too, pulling back and then thrusting forward. If I hold right mouse after the backswing, I should be able to look around. So, the hammer is my weapon. This hammer's seen some action in its time. It's a... Oh, okay. I have to move these manually, okay. But I want my hammer on 1, because it seems to be my weapon, since it had that little tutorial. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Alright. 24-hour ration pack, long past its sell-by dates. Okay. What are you, a flare? Why can't I... I have to put my weapon down to pick things up, okay. Can I smash barrels? Yes, I can! Nice. Take that, barrel. That's what you get for being a barrel. Metal shelf. A wooden shelf that's slowly falling apart. Ah. Okay. You. Get out of the way. You. I can't move. So that's why the metal shelf was movable at all. It looks like it's a hole with some boards. Hammers are good at smashing boards. Alright, let's go. Right, we're crawling into an icy hole, which is shuddering and shaking, apparently. Awesome. Amazing. This looks new. Looks like some kind of industrial mechanism. There's a hole in the center and no way to operate it. Oh! Jeez! This hatch is seriously solid. It won't open. Obviously, someone wanted to keep people out or in. Door. Open. Okay, it opens from that side. Oh, that's the first room I was in, isn't it? Okay, so we kind of just circled around into this place. Can I smash this? No, that's a different sound from... Oh, there's nothing but a wall behind there anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna guess this metal pipe goes in... Yep. Alrighty. Basic puzzle solving, guys. Oh. It fits pretty comfortably, so am I turning this on my own? Oh. I don't know where this leads or what's waiting for me, but unless I want to starve to death, it's my only option. Besides, maybe this place has something to do with my daddy, my papa, my faja. Alright, So, we fell into an underground bunker after heading to Greenland against the wishes of our dead father, who said to just ignore all this shit and not do this. I'm gonna go ahead and say we are geniuses. Let's go discover the new things. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of the phone line, health and safety in a workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there if something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me. Friends, parents, teachers were too scared or too far away. Okay, so apparently this guy was bullied by the older kids in school. That's kind of a poetic way to... Why are earthquakes? Wait, what? Is this like... I'm stuck, I'm trapped! There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defense now. If anything or anyone or anything hears me, I'd be best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing left control will give me the chance to hide in the shadows. I know it, right, because of the blue tint to my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. And remember to turn off your flashlight or your glow stick. My best bet is to hide for a couple seconds or so perfectly still. That'll make me proper hidden. I'll be proper hidden. Like that, I'll be virtually invisible. Okay, so I guess that's how I know that I'm not visible, because it's like bluish. A wooden box. Oh, okay, cool. Cool, I even like inhale before I do and exhale when I'm done. Place is so old they're using paraffin lamps. Looks like there's still some juice left. Can I turn it on? Can I take it with me? Can I, no? I mean, I do have a flashlight and all, but, you know, having as many light sources as possible is pretty good. Alright, what do we got here? Where am I? Okay, I'm here. So to the left is an office. Right to a storage facility, explosives. Up there, a northern area, and a workshop. Okay. The office is the closest place to me, so I guess I'll go to the office. Let's head on over to the office. Another large wooden box, thank goodness. Yep, that's the office, alright. Loading. Alright, what do we got in here? Oh, the text on these pages, the literal years of damp and cold dissolved its meaning forever. Quite poetic. What is this? A bottle of Baxtrin. Might come in handy. What the... 15th of August, 1945. Whoa. That's a while ago. Command Bunker Emergency Airstrip Zulu. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runway. There's a wounded figure. Someone got wounded. It's because people were making cherry bombs in the bathroom and being dumb. I have locked up a manual on how to make bombs in my room, which I'm probably going to need. People are disciplined. Supply requisition order, dynamite. Bayonets, not necessary, but procedure states we should have a full complement. An industrial ice pick. You know, an industrial ice pick would be useful in this area. And some reading glasses. Yes. Reconditioning of the mine, potential bomb damage. One point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find. An artifact buried in the earth and discovered by one of the work teams. Okay, yeah. Can't discover the source of light which constantly emanates from it. Okay. Now, that's probably this thing here. Get out of the way, chair. What is this? An old artifact. Alrighty. It's a picture of a British platoon dating back to World War II. What do we got here? A man! An old man clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before, still I know this man before me is Howard. I call him Father. Oh, you're... What? Yeah, what the hell? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. Huh? Fairly basic work desk. This place must have been converted into a functional office at some stage in its history. Alright, well, do we got anything in here? We got some batteries. Awesome. Batteries are always helpful. Gotta crouch down for this one. How about these drawers? Ooh, we have a key, a small key, and Copenhagen Post. Monday 7... Music? I'm always freaking jumpy when music just shows up. Alright. Psychotropic deposits at the bottom of Death Mine. Researchers at the University of Copenhagen have suggested that mind-altering chemicals naturally sown into the rock may be the cause of high suicide rates at a mine. So apparently people were killing themselves. The university has recently been conducting studies, blah blah blah, discovered that the naturally high suicide rate, the figures were way higher, 46 deaths per 100,000 populace. On further investigation, experts diagnosed many of the minor symptoms in common with the early stages of paranoid schizophrenia. This has prompted researchers to hypothesize that natural deposits of lysergic acid, a pH4 formula recently discovered to have hallucinogenic properties, may be present in the rocks. Few locals were conducive to interview, but those who agreed to speak had their own explanation. Inuit spirits known as the Turngate. Turngate? I'm just going to say Turngate. Live in the mountains. The university is awaiting the results of chemical testing. Okay. Alright, so we have possible spooky, scary ghost things, possible natural psychotropic drugs in the rocks, and, anything else that could possibly show up. I don't think I can see anything. Maybe something will fall out of the doors. Ooh, a typewriter. Dates back even further than the war. Made in Germany, 1923. Wow, that's old. That's valuable. Let's throw it against the wall. Get the fuck out of my face, you old valuable typewriter. We got lots of documents. Anything in these drawers? Drawers are always wonderful. They always contain magical goodies, or at least they should. What do we got? Beef jerky! Sweet! I got a snack. Can I eat the beef jerky? What's it for? Beef jerky, not without aroma. Anything? No, not that. Come on now. I'll put it on 2. Oh, I can lift it. What? I can throw it on the ground. Okay, great use of the beef jerky, guy. I guess you're not hungry. I guess I'm not hungry. I got a flare, okay. Rotting wooden shelves must be the added moisture from that grate. This whole room is putrid. Oh my god, light! Light! This isn't hundreds of feet below ground. This place is starting to get... Even if I reach that grate, it looks built into the rock itself. No way it's coming loose. Maybe we can find tools to break through the... It's locked. Ooh, I have a key. Nice. What's in the chest? Big Book of Explosives, 1923 edition. Chapter 1.3, The Black Match Fuse. It's one of the oldest, simplest, and most reliable fuses used in modern pyrotechnics. It's easy to create, essentially consisting of just string and gunpowder. But be warned, the chemicals concerned will stain clothing, and as always, due caution is advised. You'll need string, preferably cotton, black gunpowder, and Baxtrin. I guess this is what I'm going to be making. The string should be coated with a thin layer of Baxtrin, which acts as an adhesive. The string is then carefully rolled in the gunpowder and left to dry at least a couple of minutes before use. Dynamite! True Trinitro toluene. TNT. Fuck it. Armstrong's mixture. Alright, yeah. Gotcha. I cannot believe I could not say trinitro tolu. Ah, I can't say it. I can't say it. My face won't allow me to say it. My tongue. It can't do it. Oh. Grab this thing. What is it? I want it. I don't know what it is, but I want it. It's painkillers. Sweet. Painkillers. And that looks like, yeah, beef jerky again. Okay, so beef jerky obviously has something to do with something, but it has nothing to do with me because on use I just kind of threw it on the ground. I just kind of threw it on the ground. Alright, guys. That's going to be time for this particular episode. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to tune in the next episode where we explore more of this underground creepy area and hopefully find a way to go apparently not very far to get out of this place because, you know, the light's right there. Maybe I can just break through that grate or something. But probably not, considering this is a spooky, scary game that's probably going to last a little bit longer. So, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoy the next episode where we will, I guess, throw more beef jerky on the ground and hopefully find some sort of monsters, ghosts, or you know, some acid in the rocks to get really high off of. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye, everybody.